Welcome, everybody. This is your host Sean with Intuitive Insights. I do apologize that I am late today. I was supposed to be on Standard Eastern Time at 10 o'clock. I do apologize. It is now almost 39 minutes late. I really do apologize on that. I had some other things that came up today. Ran a little later than I thought. So I do really apologize for that, but I am here today. I'm doing a nice meditation here. I was gonna start my 5-week chakra meditation today. I was, but I'm gonna give that another week because I haven't seen any seen people liking it, but I haven't seen people interested in it enough to go ahead and pay for it for the 5 weeks. So I'm going to give it another week, see if people are still interested in it. I don't see any participants yet in it, but if it reaches the right people, then in divine timing, if it reaches the right people, it will. So, and that, like I said, that's going to be by invitation only with that with that 5-week chakra alignment meditation. Hello, Anna. Hello. Welcome. How you doing today? What's happening in your world on this Friday today? This wonderful Friday. Birds are chirping. Sun's out. Not super cold out in my area. So I'm gonna give that chakra alignment meditation. I'm gonna give that another week or so. See if anyone pops in. If not, then I'm gonna have to cancel the course. I'm gonna have to cancel it and everything like that. But we'll see what happens. I'm gonna extend it another week. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens there. We'll see what happens. So if you could for a moment here, say some things with me here for a moment, and we'll jump right into this breathing meditation that I got going on today here. So let's see here. If you can say this 3 times out loud to yourself, or out loud. Today I am brilliant. Today every idea I have is creative and full of potential. Today I am brilliant. Today every idea I have is creative and full of potential. Today I am brilliant. Today every idea I have is creative and full of potential. I am value. I am highly valuable. I am a highly valuable professional whose unique gifts and creative work are generally compensated. I am a highly valuable professional whose unique gifts and creative work are graciously compensated. I am value. I am value. I am highly valuable professional. I am a valuable professional whose unique gifts and creative work are generally compensated. I am flow. I am a magnet for wealth and opportunities that align with my highest good and creative purpose. I am a magnet for wealth and opportunities that align with my highest good and creative purpose. I am flow. I am a magnet for wealth and opportunity that aligns with my highest good and creative purpose. I am speaking my truth clearly, and my content is reaching and inspiring the perfect, abundant audience. I am speaking my truth clearly, and my content is reaching and inspiring the perfect, abundant audience. I am speaking my truth clearly, and my content is reaching and inspiring the perfect, abundant audience. I am a clear channel for intuition, and I bring clarity and high value to every reading I give. I am a clear channel for intuition, and I bring clarity and high value to every reading I give. I am a clear channel for intuition, and I bring clarity and high value to every reading I do. If you repeat those 3 times, every time, it will work out for you. Hey, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. SSH, welcome in. Haven't seen you for a while there. All about affirmations here. That's what I am about here on my channel, affirmations. I am all about the affirmations. Before we start, let's pull an affirmation I am feeling. I got one that came out right away. And then we'll hop right into the breathing meditation that I got going on today. Today I am in charge. Today I am in control of how I feel. Nobody can make me feel other than happy. Today I am in charge. Today I am in control of how I feel. Nobody can make me feel any other way than happy. Right there. Self-love. Nobody can change the way you feel. You can influence it, yes. Perfect. Let's hop right in. Let's hop right into this breathing meditation here. Let's hop right in. This is going to be about 45 minutes or so about this breathing meditation here. So get a comfortable seat, comfortable cushion. You can do these meditations. You can do meditation anywhere you're at. When you're doing laundry, doing dishes, when you're going for a walk, checking the mail. You can do meditation anywhere. It's about calming your mind, hearing the frequency in your mind. It's about hearing the frequency in your mind, but also just clearing your mind of everything in it and having that calmer frequency and understanding that calmer frequency. He said you can meditate anywhere. I meditate sometimes when I'm who I am and I am who I am, and I own that. Yes. Don't let no one change who you are. Don't let no one change your personality. You don't have to change your personality to conform to somebody else. If they're gonna like you, they're gonna like you for who you are. They can influence a few things, help you understand yourself and change a little bit, but don't change yourself. Don't change yourself to like somebody else. They don't want to be a part of that, and they're not comfortable with who you are, and that's their problem. They can learn how to do it, but that's on their own understanding. Everyone has hurt trauma, everyone has past baggage, but if you're able to work through that and able to understand it and able to see that, then you can coexist and work together on a better, abundant, balanced frequency. And that's what the meditation I'm doing today is all about. It's about having that balance, that understanding, that sense of calmness, that ease, and just having the understanding up here for whatever comes through is what the universe wants you to know, or what you need to know at that time when you're in that calmer state of mind, when you're in that calmer state. And I always say when you're meditating, always write down what comes to mind. Always write down what comes to mind when you are meditating. Even if it's 10 different things. Write it down because it may make sense later when you go look over it, or you're in a situation where you look back at that and you're like, okay, you may not even look at it for 3 days. You may come back to that and say, I remember this. This is in this. Okay. Let me look into this. Let me see what this thought is. Let me look into it more. Let me dive into it a little bit more. Let me deep dive into it and understand it a little bit more. And I say the same thing with dreams. Anytime you wake up and you have a dream, or you wake up and you have a thought, write it down. Write it down or look it up. Go through your Gemini, go through your Google, and look it up. What does that dream represent? And then start tying it to certain things in your life. Start tying that to certain things in your life. Growth and expansion, that is 100% true. Same with shadow work. Sometimes we have to do the shadow work. Shadow work's a bitch. It is a bitch to really dive deep into yourself. But sometimes you have to do that. You have to dive into it to really understand yourself. So again, find a comfortable spot, wherever you're comfortable, wherever you're sitting, wherever you're at, comfortable spot. And let's focus on your mind. Let's focus on your mind. Just get rid of all your thoughts. Get rid of everything you got going on right now. Just try to get rid of it. And let's focus on our breathing. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. Deep breath in. Hold it for 5. And let it out. Do it again. This time, breathe in for 5. Hold it for 5. And let it out for 5. Slowly. This time when you breathe out, take everything off your chest. Breathe in from your root chakra. Breathe in. Take a deep breath in. Hold it for 5. From the root chakra, bring everything up. Feel it in the pit of your stomach. Go up. Feel it lifting up. Everything. Hold it for 5. And when you let it out, let everything just roll out. Take a deep sigh. Everything. Let it roll. Just let it flow out of you. Just let it roll off of you and roll off. Now pick a part of your body that really needs healing in. That really needs healing. Or is it your hips? Is it your knees? Is it your shoulders? Is it your back? Wherever you need healing. And focus on that spot for a moment. Just focus on that particular spot. I'm going to focus on my shoulders. Okay? When you breathe in for 5. And count when you breathe in. Hold it. And do another 5. And focus on that spot. And picture that weight just pouring down, out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Clear your mind. And hear that frequency. Just hear that frequency. That's what you're trying to hear. You're hearing that frequency. Whatever that frequency is up here, you're trying to hear that frequency. Go in and out, that frequency. Whatever frequency that is you're hearing. Calmer frequency, that calmer state of mind, that calmer frequency, that calmer state of mind. Today I am powerful. Today my potential to succeed and conquer challenges is limitless. You can conquer anything you put your mind to. Anytime you have that growth and expansion to succeed, that fulfillment to succeed, really understanding it, understanding that fulfillment, understanding it. I'm going to put this card up here. Actually, what I want to do, see if I can do this. So y'all can see this. Oh, it ain't going to work. It ain't going to work. But anyways. Yes. These are the 2 cards I have so far. You can even meditate. I'm going to say this. You can even meditate through music. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work like I thought, so. Moving on. I just put them up here like this. And that is so true. And music, you can meditate through music. I'm really gonna say you can meditate through music also. Putting some music on and healing. Music is healing. Music is soothing and healing, and it really calms the mind. It can really calm the mind when you meditate. It can really calm the mind on music. Music can really calm the mind when you put your music on. When you're in a anxiety situation, putting on some calmer music, putting on some calmer melodies, it can really help you calm your mind and really ease into things. Music can really help you through stressful times, through good times. It can really help you lift yourself up and understand yourself a little bit more through music. And I feel, and this is just my opinion, take what resonates with you. Leave the rest for the divine collective here, divine following there. Remember, you are the divine following. You are the best part of intuitive insight. I'm sharing. I'm very gracious and very blessed to be able to share my intuitive insights with you, my intuitional insights with you, and share those with you. So again, if you are watching this on replay or repeat, wherever you get your content or you hear it today, don't forget to hit that like button on the way in. Everything is down in the description. If you would like a reading, don't forget, down in the description there, everything is down in there for the link for the short for the 5-week chakra alignment meditation. There it is, $25. Everything details down in the short. Everything I'm going to go over. I start with the root chakras and we work our way up. On week 5, we go over everything and we dive deep into it, section by section. We dive in. Some weeks we have 2, but everything's in the short, nevertheless. If you are in need of a reading, the QR code is on the left side of the screen there. Please head over to that if you're watching this live. Come on back, let myself or one of my moderators know, and I will get you in for a reading after the meditation here, a personal read. If you are watching this on replay or repeat, sorry for that. Please go over to the Gmail, put in tarot reading in the description, in the subject description there, and I'll get back with you when I check that out daily or frequently to get that for you on another platform or here or however you want to do that. We can work that out. If you are in need, if you are in need of that alignment meditation, please leave a comment in that short, and I will get back with you. We'll work something out there to get you signed up and get you into that link, get you enrolled into the course, get you enrolled in. So we are here today. We are doing this meditation with the breathing. And when you do the meditation, it's all about how you do your breathing, how you understand your breathing, how you do your breathing. You can do a 10-count breathing, you can do a 5-count breathing, but it's understanding your flow, understanding your breath, understanding your flow, understanding what you have. Clearing your mind is what it is. Clearing your mind and hearing that frequency. Hey, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. If the messages are resonating with you and you want to stick around, consider hitting that subscribe button. But only hit that subscribe button if the messages are resonating with you and you want to stick around and you want to come back for more of the readings and things like that. I appreciate it. I appreciate your time and energy. I really appreciate it. Your time and energy means a lot, and thank you for allowing me to share my energy with you and be a part of this tribe, this intuitive tribe. Thank you for being a part of this intuitive tribe, where we dive deep into intuition, and then we understand it, and we understand the meditation, then we understand the intuition, and we understand the creative side of us, and we understand the shadow side of us, and we understand different things within our relationships and different things like that going on in our life. Remember, today I am powerful. Today I am in charge. Today I am powerful. Today I am in charge. So let's bring everything back to our breathing. Let's bring everything back to that 5-rep breathing. Let's breathe in from that root chakra. Let's bring everything in. Bring it all up. You should feel that. You should feel that rising up a little bit. You should feel it rising up to your knees, to your core, your stomach right there, to your. Give me a moment here. Let me. Where is it at here? It's here somewhere. Here, let me see here. I have it here somewhere. Let me pull it up. I have it here somewhere. Give me a moment. Oh, there we go. Right there. Okay. Okay, let's see here. 1 is root. Week 2 is 5. Week 3 is 4 count. Okay. 1. Here we go. Week 2. Okay, root. Week 2 is. Week 1 is root. Week 2 is fire. Week 3 is heart chakra. Okay, there we go. You should feel it in your root chakra. You should feel it there in your root chakra. You should feel it rising up from your root chakra as you breathe in. You should feel it rising in, rising up through your fire, through your stomach area, your area there. You should feel it rising up into your chest, through your heart chakras. You should feel it rising up, coming into your cranium, your sacral chakra, your crown chakra here. You should feel it rising up to your top. Feel it rising up, and hold it there for a minute. Hold it. And then just let it flow out. Let everything just release out of your chest. Release. Just release. Breathe in again. And let it out. Focus on your breathing. As you breathe in and breathe out. Do that 3 more times. In and out. You might feel a little lightheaded. That is fine. Breathe in. If you do feel lightheaded, please calm yourself. Reground yourself to where you need to be. Hold on to a chair. Reground yourself for a moment. And just let yourself ease back in. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more time with me. Breathe in. And breathe out. You should feel a more sense of ease. You should feel a more sense of calmness. You should feel the calmness in you. You should feel that calmness. You should really, really, really feel that calmness. You should really, really, really feel that calmness in you. Feel that. Like I said, if you are feeling a little lightheaded, hold on to your chair, reground yourself, reground yourself, reground yourself. Sometimes you might need to ground yourself a little bit more. You might need to step outside, take your shoes and socks off, and ground yourself within the earth. Step into the grass, reground yourself. Feel those roots rising up within you, with your root chakras. Fill yourself with that. And that's what I'm going to talk about in the week 1 within the root chakra. Week 1 is feeling the roots, feeling grounded to the earth, feeling that. That is in week 1. We move on to week 2 and 3 and 4, and we move on to different things. Here today I'm talking about breathing. So bring yourself back as you breathe. Focus now as you have a clearer mind, as you get rid of those thoughts. Don't focus on anything that popped through right now. Just don't focus on anything in particular is what I'm saying. Don't focus on nothing in particular. If something popped through, let it pop through. Write it down. Let it pop through. Just let it come in. Just let it pop through. Jot it down. You'll come back to it a little bit later. Whatever's coming through, just jot it down. As you breathe in and breathe out, focus on your breathing. Just let your breathing come back to its normal state, normal repetition. Whatever coming through, let's focus on it. Let's focus on it for a minute. Whatever's coming through, and that calmer frequency. Before we do that, hold on, before we do that, let's focus on that frequency up here that you hear. Let's just focus on that frequency for a minute. You're going to hear a pause in my talking. You're going to hear a pause. That's okay. We're focusing on, and that's what I'm doing also with you. I'm focusing on that frequency up here. That hertz, that frequency. That beat, that heartbeat. You know when you go to the hospital, you hear that heartbeat on the machine where it goes beep, 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 beep. You're focusing on that frequency up here, that frequency. The frequency you're hearing. It could be static. It could be train tracks. It could be whatever you're hearing up here. Whatever you're hearing. Could be cars. Could be whatever, metaphorically speaking. It could be whatever you're hearing up here. Listen, focus in on it. Focus in on that rhythm, that sound, that frequency. Focus in on it. If you have your window open, Let that air come in, let spirit come in, focus in on it, focus in on it. Spirits in the spirit, higher being, my angel guides, let's help me and help everyone else to focus on that frequency, focus on that repetition going on in their head, focus on it. Not the thoughts at the moment, just that frequency, that sound, whatever it is. Whatever that sound is you're hearing from the universe wants you to know about it. This particular time in life, in this particular moment. You were brought into the channel for a reason. Welcome in. If the messages are resonating, please stick around. Consider hitting that subscribe button, but only hit it if the messages are resonating and you want to know more. Let's focus on whatever the universe wants you to know. You were brought into the reading, you were brought into the channel today for a reason, for a purpose. You needed to clear your head. You needed to clear your mind. Understand what's going on today in your mind. Clearing your mind. You needed to refocus yourself. You were brought here for a purpose. The universe brought you in for a purpose. Even if you're liking this and watching it later, when you need to meditate, when you have that time in your day to sit 5 minutes and meditate, you might only need 5 minutes to do this. And these breathing exercises can really help you. But nevertheless, let's focus on that. Let's focus on that that frequency. Let's focus on that for a minute. Because you were meant to show up here for a reason. Let's focus on that breathing. Let's focus on that breathing. Let's focus on that frequency up here. Whatever that frequency is. Whatever universe needs, a universal frequency. Let's focus on that universal frequency for a minute. Let the frequency come in up here. How is the rhythm? How's the frequency? How's it moving? Is it moving fast? Is it moving slow? Jot those things down. My frequency is moving fast. My frequency is moving slow. This is my frequency. Because that frequency might be a frequency that you need to tap into and maybe go on YouTube and look at hertz and different things to line with that frequency. You're aligning with the higher vibrational frequency. The universe wants you to understand that frequency. Understand what that frequency is. Understand how you can tap into that and be more aligned with the universe. Because when you're in vibrational alignment with the universe and you have a lot calmer mind, you are the powerful and the most powerful person in the room. It's not that person that's the loudest. The person the loudest has their mind all combobulated, their thoughts are all over the place. They're just trying to fit in with the room. They're trying to go with the flow and fit in with the room. The person that is the quietest in the room, the person that is not speaking up, the person that has everything to themselves, that's the person that is understanding everything up here and knowing what the universe wants and understanding the universe and aligning with the universe to understand and hear the universal messages up here. When you're all like this and you're all talking and you're too much talk and not enough listening, you're not understanding the messages the universe wants you to know. You're not in that calmness state of mind to understand the universe, to understand that universe. Listen to that frequency. Understand the vibrations of it. Understand how it's moving. Understand the speed of it. Understand, is it calm? Is it speeding up? What is that frequency? And listen to a couple. You might take a little bit, but listen to a couple other frequencies. And start aligning yourself and seeing which frequency lines up with what you need. There's frequencies that can heal different things. There's different hertz. There's 420 hertz. There's 220 hertz. There's 320 hertz. I said this a while back. If you go back, this was when I say the end of summer. The end of summer there was a short that I did. I was outside. I did a short, and it was in an outside setting. I think it was on a Saturday that I did this, early Saturday, maybe 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. The sun was out, but it was a frequency where You can heal certain body parts. You can heal certain body parts with those frequencies. You can heal them and understanding those frequencies. You got arthritis in your legs and your knees, or you need to heal your feet. You need to heal your throat chakra. You need to heal your sacrum. You need to heal your crown chakra. You need to heal your third eye, opening your third eye. Listening to those frequencies at night also will help. Tapping into those frequencies, putting them on at night when you sleep, understanding those frequencies. And as you listen to them a lot more, you can train your body. This is stuff that I've heard and I'm understanding it. I'm diving more into it because I've done it over the last few months. Tapped into those frequencies at night, putting those frequencies on. You can train your mind to align with those frequencies and be on those frequencies. Your body is all about frequency. It's all about frequency. Understanding that flow of frequency. Once you align yourself with those frequencies, you can train your body to work on those frequencies. And that's what the fifth step of true alignment is. When you step into when you have that spiritual awakening, the fifth stage. And if you don't believe me, go look it up. If you don't believe what I'm saying, go look it up for yourself. Go look it up for yourself and understand it yourself. The fifth stage of awakening, spiritual awakening, is true universal alignment, where your thoughts align with your actions, and your thoughts create your reality at a rapid speed beyond your control. You say something, and I've seen this within my readings. I've seen this in my own life. You say something, you talk about something. I've seen it where I talk about something. I talk about a certain card. Next thing I know, that card is coming out. And the next one or two cards, that card is coming out. And most times it came out in the next card. It came out. Those things align up. Your thoughts and intentions create your reality. People don't understand that. Your thoughts create your reality. I'm going to say this. Say you get into an argument with somebody, okay? Because you said something. Your spouse, your mother. Man, I've said this before. Say your spouse, your significant other, I'll say that. Your significant other. Or your parental unit. Or anybody in general. You get into an argument with them and you say something. And you're like, well, I don't like that. I don't like your reaction. Oh, I don't like that reaction. You caused that reaction by saying what you said. You caused that particular outcome because of what you did. You don't want that outcome. You have to change how you react, how you think, how you say things. Because you're creating what happens next in your reality. You cannot control, I'm going to say this heavily, you cannot control someone else's reactions and their own free will. You don't mess with someone else's free will. You cannot control someone else's free will. They make their own, you're not responsible, I'm going to say this, you're not responsible for someone else's reactions. You're not responsible. You can say you can cuss this person up and down, say anything you want to this person, call them anything in the book you want, and piss them the hell off. But it is their own actions to react on what you say, not yours. You cannot take responsibility for what someone else does after you say what you say or do what you do. You can only take responsibility for what you do in that situation. How you react in that situation, how you control that situation, how your body and your mind react to that situation. It's how we react to certain things in the world, in certain situations when we step out of our house. How we react to that person driving down the road. How we react to that person at the grocery store or the supermarket or Walmart or wherever you go to. Same at your job. How you react to certain people at your job, your co-workers, depends on you, your outcome. You want to create something different? You want to create a different reaction? Then don't cause that reaction in the first place. Sorry. My apologies. Don't create those reactions if you don't want those reactions. You're creating your future. You're creating what you want happening. You have the world. You have the world. And the universe is on your side. You're here for a reason today. The universe is aligned you here for a reason because you needed to hear these messages. Same in other people's tarot readings and other people's readings and different things like that. You are meant to hear those readings. You're not meant to click on every single reading, but you are meant to hear those particular readings because you have stuff going on in your own life you're trying to figure out. And then tie those things to certain things in your life that you're doing. You may not understand why you're doing those things, but put things together in your own discernment and in the readings that I do and the reading that anyone does. Tap into the day-to-day things you are doing. The day-to-day things you are doing. Assert those things into that reading. How does this reading, how do these cards that this person's saying relate to my day-to-day actions? The action that I take at work, the situation that I've been in at work. How do those things align in those areas? Are you speaking to me in those areas? Or is this for somebody else? How do those things align with your reality currently? It may not, and you got to understand divine timing. You have to understand divine timing. Divine timing is everything. It is everything. Certain things will happen when it's meant to happen. When you put in the work, and the universe sees it, it will happen. You will be aligned. And that is balance and harmony. You need to be on the same frequency with people. Same frequency. It's all about energy. Allow who you allow in your energy. Who you allow in your energy. Are they on that frequency that you are on? If they're not on that frequency, it's like a battery, for example. Okay? You have that magnet that goes like that. Magnets. I'll say magnets, not batteries, sorry. Magnets. You have that magnet that goes like this, and it's together. It sticks. They're on your frequency. Then you have magnets that go like this. And they don't work. They don't connect. Those are the frequencies you don't need to be on anymore. You need to get on that frequency of balance, true harmony, and divine alignment. Not everybody is meant to stay in your path. Not everybody. Not everyone's meant to stay on that frequency. They serve that purpose, and it's time for you to move on. And the universe will show you in patterns. They'll show you in timing and in patterns and different things what it is that needs to stay and what needs to move on. Did they serve that purpose in your life? Some people are meant to stay forever. They're there to help you heal, and they're the ones that are meant to stay forever in your life and be that person that you're meant to stay with forever. And other people serve that purpose. They serve that cycle, and they move on. Sometimes you're meant to go through many cycles with people and live it till death do you part and move on. Other people, they serve that purpose, and they're meant to move on. That job served that purpose you needed. It was time to move on. Regardless of how that job ended, regardless of the circumstances, you were meant to meet that certain person, have that contact, and move on. It's all about divine timing. When it is your time, the universe will step in and show you things. It will show you things that you need to know. They'll give you the signs. If you're not seeing them right away, it will keep showing you those same signs. Now, you can make changes. I'm going to say this. You can make changes to go ahead and understand those signs. You can make changes in your life to influence how things are supposed to work. And the universe will see that. Like I said, you can't control someone else's outcome. You can change yourself. And if someone's willing to change their self and align with your frequency, then you're able to continue that. If not, then it's just going to clash and it's just going to, you know what I mean? The universe, I'm going to say this, the universe, and this is just my opinion, the universe will step in. I don't want to say they take things away from you, but the universe will change your path. They'll change your path. They'll show you different things, and they'll change your path in a different. They'll reroute your path a little bit. It doesn't mean that you're not meant to come back to that person later on. It's just that right now at that time, it's not the right time for that. And that is that frequency I'm talking about, being on that frequency. That's all about meditation. Understanding that frequency up here. Understanding these frequencies in life. Understanding those frequencies. And you're probably asking this question, everyone here is probably asking that question, either here live today or on replay or repeat, wherever you're getting my content, wherever it's popping up for you, wherever the algorithm is sending this to, wherever you're receiving my content, or who's ever sharing this with you. If you feel that someone does need to hear more about frequencies or get into a breathing meditation, then share this channel with them. Share it. Put your comments, put your channel link down here, so we all can share it and we all can share each other's information and help each other heal. Everyone does different meditations. Everyone does different card readings. And I said this a few days ago. I believe you should have 3 or 4 different card readers that you interact with. One that does love readings, one that does frequency readings, one that does financial readings, one that does zodiac readings. And you should tap into those things and put them all together in a circle. Put them all together into your life. Understand your own discernment, but have those things sectioned in your life. Have those things understanding in your life. Because not every person is going to be, not every reading is going to be about your finances. And not every reading that this one particular person does is going to be about finances or be about love. Certain people do certain things. You might have a shadow card person that does shadow reading. They're all about shadow work. Another person's about love readings. Another person's about financial readings. Those are the people you should watch. You might even have one about astrology that you should tap into. It's always good to, and they say, for example, oh, don't turn around and do a whole bunch of readings from a bunch of different people. No, in my opinion, I feel you should watch those different people and get different interpretation of the cards in different ways, because it's going to help you understand those cards in a different way, because each individual has their own set of cards that they're drawn to, and they're going to help you understand those cards in a different way so you can read them in your own way, in your own discernment, in your own interpretation. And you're going to ask yourself, how does this tie into meditation? How does this come back into meditation on the breathing that you're doing today? What's going on? How does this tie into everything? Because it ties into that frequency up here. You need to understand your own frequency. You need to understand that vibrational alignment. And the breathing exercises help you understand that vibrational alignment up here and be able to tap into it and tap into those different hertz. 420 hertz, 220 hertz, 200 hertz, different hertz of meditational hertz. Help you understand those things so you can heal and be on that vibrational alignment. If you feel that your heart chakra you feel that tension up here, you feel that big ball of energy, you feel it up here, you feel that, maybe you need to, and I have over the summer, into summer there, I felt that here, and I started listening to more heart chakras and aligning myself with heart chakras when I sleep, those meditational frequencies, and it started helping open that up a little bit, starting to understand those things and helping me understand those things. You're tuning your brain to be on that vibrational alignment that you need. That's why the breathing exercises help. They help to calm yourself so you can understand that frequency up here, so you can understand that frequency with other people in the world. You can understand the messages that are coming through, messages you need to hear. Jot those things down when you hear them. Write those things down. Those are topics that you need to dive into and understand those more. Are you seeing 555 a lot? Are you seeing 1111 a lot? Are you seeing 1011, 1110? Vice versa. Flipped around. Are you seeing 333? Are you seeing 33? Are you seeing 55? Are you seeing those things? And understand it could be your age also. If you're seeing threes all the time and you're 33 like I am, I'm 33. So, you're seeing those things. It's a pattern. Those are synchronicities that the universe is showing you. And when you see those synchronicities, stop and pause. Look at your environment. What's going on around you? What are you doing? What are your thoughts in that particular time? Take a moment to do the breathing exercises, calm yourself, and go back to that frequency so you can understand the frequency. That 5 repetition breathing that you need to do. Take a moment. Let's take a moment again. Let's take a moment again. Let's take a moment once again from the root chakra. Feel the root, feel it coming up inside you. Feel the root sticking, rising up. Feel it. And hold it for 5. Focus up here. And then breathe out 5. Slowly. Listen to what's going on around you. Listen to that frequency up here. Breathe. How is the frequency moving? Let's bring it back to our normal breath. Let your breath go normal. In and out. How is that frequency up here? How's it moving? Is it jumbled? How if you were to take a line on paper and you were to draw your frequency, how would that frequency look? How would that frequency look? How would it look? Would it be like this? Would it be this? How would that frequency look? Would it be a zoom, or would it be how would that frequency look? And understand when you have that message that comes in, you hear that thought in your head when you're meditating, where is that thought on that frequency? And write it in. Thought. And write it down below. Draw a line and write it down below what it was on that frequency. And see where the pattern is. See the pattern. Watch the patterns of that frequency. Because that frequency is going to help you be able to go back and look at those frequencies and understand those frequencies and see what those frequencies are, dive deeper into it. What does this mean? I got this frequency where every 4 beat, every 4 rhythm, I'm seeing the spike. Every four, it's going up. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, up. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going up again. Where's that pattern? And watch the pattern. Do some research on it. Do some research on that pattern and see what frequency you need to tap into. How you need to understand yourself. It really will help you divinely understand your higher good, your higher purpose here. Understand that divine alignment. And that is the 5th stage of spiritual awakening. Being in that divine alignment. Understanding your higher purpose. The universe is turning in that cycle. Let's pull a card. Let's pull a card for y'all. Let's pull a card and let's see what's going on with these divine frequencies that you're on. Let's see what the frequency is. Let's see what's going on. What is that frequency for you? Divine following. What is that frequency for you? What is your frequency? And be protective of your energy. Be very protective of your energy. Be very protective. If you are a tarot reader or cartomancy reader, be very cautious of your energy. Your energy. Be sacred of your energy afterward. Be sacred of your energy. Because you may not have that full energy of different things going on. And take it however it resonates with you. I'm not sure how to say it, but I'm just gonna put it out. Figure out how it resonates with you and how it comes out. Because I'm just going to throw some things out there. Maybe it makes sense. Maybe it don't. I'll let that figure out in your own world if it makes sense or not. It'll come back to me. I lost my thought. It'll come back to me. It'll come back to me. But nevertheless, let's pull a card and let's see what the energy. Here it is. The energy frequency. The energy. Understanding your own energy. If you are a card reader or a chiromancy reader, understanding that you are getting energy from that reading. You're getting divine energy from those readings. Even if it's a collective reading, even if it's a personal reading, whatever it may be, you're getting that energy from that. You're getting spiritual energy. You're getting divine energy back to you. The universe is giving you that energy you need. They're giving it to you. Don't let that energy afterwards be depleted. Don't let people deplete your energy. Don't let that energy be depleted. Protect your energy. However you protect your energy in your spiritual practice, protect your energy. Your energy is sacred. Protect it. Protect who you allow into your force field, your energy. Understand who you allow in your energy. Don't waste your energy on everyone. You drive down the road today, and you run into this idiot that's driving like an idiot and wants to be rude or whoever that is. Say, you know what? You ain't worth my energy. I'm not going to allow my time and energy wasted on you when I can use that for myself. I'm not going to waste. Say, for example, you had 1,000, I don't know. Say, for example, you had 1,000 pieces of energy, just 1,000 energy, okay? 1,000 energy. Like Pokemon, for example. Like Pokemon. You have so much energy on your Pokemon to fight. Just metaphorically speaking. You have so much energy on that Pokemon. You send that Pokemon out in battle, it does its battle, and then what happens after that energy depletes? You can send an energy card out to bring that energy back up on that Pokemon. And that's what the universe does. Brings that energy back in to realign you. That's why we have to take naps. We have to sleep. We have to do things. When the body is telling you to rest, rest. That's a part of meditation. When you hear the body tell you to rest, those are times of rest. Those are times the body wants to send you messages. Those are times you need to hear those messages from the universe. Those are times of rest. Your body's telling you to rest, it's rest. You may not understand it, like why am I always tired? Why am I always sleeping? Because the universe wants you to know those messages at that time. They want you to rest because you're going to have work picking up down the road where you're on go and you need that energy for that. It's divine timing. The universe always has things lined up for you and things that are always turning and burning that you're not even aware of. 2 months from now, the universe has already have things planned up for you. 2 months from now. They already have things lined up for you that you're not even aware of. You're not even aware of. And sometimes it's where other people are not in your frequency yet because they have things in their own life they have to handle. They have their own things they need to worry about. And it's not their timing yet. You haven't your schedule hasn't lined up with that person. Your schedule is not lined up with that person yet. Your schedule will line up eventually, but it hasn't lined up yet with that person. It's starting to. It might be that your work schedule changes. It could be that. It could be that your routine changes in the morning. You get up an hour earlier in the morning. And you're noticing more things. You're waking up an hour earlier and stepping outside your house, and now you're noticing these birds out more. You're noticing these things a lot more that you weren't noticing before. It's not that you're doing something different. It's the universe aligning you with those things, showing you those things, showing you those signs in your life. They're showing you those things. They are showing you those things by changing your life a little bit for your highest good. It's all to align with your highest good and understand your highest good. If you are in need of a personal reading and you are here today, if you are in need for the next half an hour, if you are in need of a personal reading, I am doing personal readings. And then I am transitioning over afterwards into guitar practicing. If you do want to stay around, I'm going to open up another live. It's going to be focusing on practicing my guitar, practicing my songs, practicing some things like that. So if you want to come in, things like that, that is going to be on the next live that I'm doing at noon. So let's pull some cards here. Let's see what that frequency, what they want you to know for these frequencies that you are on, or tapping into. Let's take a look. Let's see here. I got 3 decks here. 3 decks. Which deck would you like? Would you like deck 1 on the left, deck 2 in the middle, or deck 3? Which deck do you want? Pick a deck. You can either put your answer in the chat, or you can leave it for yourself. Whichever one you choose, this will be for your frequency. If it is reversed, I do read it reversed also. The first card is going to be to the left in Judgment, the Judgment card. The middle is the Musician. The third one is reversed, is the Fool. The third one is the Fool, reversed. The first one here is talking about judgment. Like, this is ode to you. This is judgment. This is the angel spirits guiding you, knowing that you are protected here. This is like the angels are coming in and saying, this is for you. This is what you're meant to do. This is judgment. It could be also that you're judging the process. You're judging the universe, trying to understand the process, like judging it, like what's going on, what's not going on. You're judging it a little bit. And this could also be right here where the angels are coming in and saying, this is you're deserving this. You are deserving of this. This is you. You are deserving of it. This is meant to happen. You've been struggling for a while. This is for you. Now 2, we have the Musician here, which is forward, the Musician. This is that creative spark. This is that creative frequency. This is that divine abundance. This is that spark, that creativeness. This is that coming in and changing things up a little bit, changing things up. The first one is that frequency of being aligned with your angel guides, being aligned with your divine, being aligned with them, understanding everything. And you can have multiple frequencies. You can have multiple frequencies. I'm going to say that. You can be on multiple frequencies depending on what you're doing. This is your creative spark frequency, your creative spark. When you get those creative sparks. The third one is the Fool. It is reversed though. This is you stepping out of your comfort zone, stepping out of it, stepping out of that comfort zone, stepping into something different, doing things that you want to do, stepping out of that fuck around and find out mentality. You're stepping out of that. You're not into that alignment no more of that. You're not aligning yourself with, oh, I'm gonna mess around with this and do this. No, this doesn't even serve me anymore. You're in that higher frequency of protecting your energy, protecting who you are, protecting you. 0 could be significant to you. That abundance, everything that has 0 on the end. 0 is the amplifying the message, amplifying it. If zeros are more aligned with you, or circles, if circles are, that could be something to look into. Circles or zeros, whatever that is for you. This could be 1 for you. 1, if 1 is significant for you, 1. That 1. This one could be X's, 2 X's, X and X. 20. 20 could be significant here. 20. X and X is 10 and 10. Or X could be significant for you. It could be X and X. Could be male and male. Whoever that could be, it could be a male figure, could be male something, whatever that is on an X. Could be that for you. These are just energies I'm seeing. These are just energies. And then if you're seeing different patterns, you're seeing different things, that's the universe also, in my opinion, aligning you with that frequency, aligning you with it. Trying to get you to be on that frequency with this person. Understanding that you do certain things at a certain time. Like, why do I keep running into this person at a certain time? Or why do I keep doing this at this particular time in my life? Why do I keep seeing this at this particular time? That's the frequency of that. That's the frequency of it. That's that frequency that they're lining you on. You're doing a certain thing at that particular frequency. And they're understanding it. They're seeing it. It's that pattern of that frequency you're on. I got 3 more cards. If you want to go ahead and pick another card, you're more than welcome to understand another frequency that you're on. We have the first same alignment, 1, 2, and 3, from left to right. 2 of them are reversed. 1 is forward. The reversed one is the sun. If it is reversed, understand that you have the way to change it forward. You have a way to do that. The first one is the sun. The second is the 2 of swords. And the last one is the King of Wands. The sun is reversed. The 2 of swords is forward. And the King of Wands is reversed, which is 3. Okay? The sun here. That is the most positive card in the deck. The most positive card in the deck. It is showing you that you can shine your light. You have divine help. You have divine alignment with this. This is here. This is the universe. Being in tune with the universe. The sun. Understanding that the sun is putting off a lot of flares right now, solar flares right now. And a lot of people are seeing the borealis right now. They're seeing it. They're seeing it putting off a lot of flares right now. You can really be in alignment with that, with the sun, and turn it forward here. 20 could be significant to you. 1 could be 20 could be significant to you. 1 could be significant to you. 21 could be significant. These could be milestones in your life. 21 is a milestone for a lot of people there. I need to use the bathroom real quick, and then I'll come back and do the other 2. So give me a moment here. I'll be right back. Let's throw some music on real quick, and I'll be right back with you. I'll make it really quick. Alright, I am back. 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 Okay. So the first one was the sun. The second one is the sword. 2 swords. Having that choice. Knowing what options you want to go through, knowing what it's not just about choices. It's about knowing those choices that you have, knowing that frequency that you're on, knowing that you're on that partnership frequency with people, knowing that you're on that alignment with people, that partnership. Two could be significant, one could be significant for you there on that frequency, being protecting your energy for who's in alignment with you on that frequency. And the third one is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands. It doesn't have a number on here. It could be just any number. It could be anything. It could be universal signs that you're seeing on that frequency you're on for universal signs. It is a wand, so it could be one maybe. And this one here is taking action on those choices, understanding those choices. Being in alignment with those choices that you're doing, being in alignment with those choices and understanding those choices, being on that frequency to make choices, on that more abundant frequency, making more choices and different things like that. That frequency there. Let's see here. One more. I'm gonna do it again here. I'm gonna do it again. Let's see here. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. Third card is the Page of Swords reversed. The second card is the choices, making that choice. The two there, and that's funny. I was just talking about the Two of Swords, and the Two of Wands came up. The Two of Wands came up. The Two of Wands, choices. Third card is that Wealth card. Yes. So the first card I pulled here is this Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles. It's reversed. Understanding that knowledge, understanding that rooted knowledge, understanding the W, the win for that. V could be significant. It could be a V. 2 could be significant. V is also at 5. 7 could be significant. 7 could be significant. 5 could be significant. 2 could be significant. It's that generational wealth. It's that knowledge. It's also when you're doing spiritual work, when you're also doing shadow work. It's also understanding the things in your past, understanding those things that are rooted within, understanding cycles, understanding those things that you can break, understanding those things, understanding them, and healing from those. We got the Two of Wands, which is the second one. We got the Two of Wands. It's about that new beginning, leaving the old, stepping into the new, moving forward with that new choice, understanding that choice you made, moving forward with the new, understanding it. 2 could be significant here, being on that frequency of new. Getting rid of the old, being on that new frequency, that new vibrational frequency. And this one here is the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords. Understanding that you can really move forward and fight for your choices. You can stand up for yourself. Being on that higher frequency of understanding yourself, but also standing up for what you want. Standing up for the things you want in life. Being more abundant with yourself. Taking action on yourself. Standing up for yourself. And really being more assertive in yourself, being more assertive with your choices, your actions, making sure your actions align up with your thoughts. Your thoughts align with your reality. Let's pull another one here. Let's pull another one here for your frequency. Pull another one for your frequency. Oh, we got two forward cards, one reversed. The other one, the second one is the King of Wands energy. The last one is the Two of Cups reversed, and the forward card is the Knight of Cups. It's the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups here, and it's talking about frequencies. See it right there? Being on that frequency with the universe. Being on that universal frequency. Being aligned with the universe. Fighting for your cups. Fighting to fill your cups. Being that Knight of your cups. Being on that frequency with the universe. Going with the flow. Being on that frequency with the universe. That alignment. That divine alignment. The King of Wands is the second one. Being on that higher energy of understanding before you can be the ace of your wands, you have to be the king. Understanding that you can make choices, you can be grounded in your choices, you can understand the choices you make. You can be on that frequency to make higher choices for yourself, better choices for yourself, a lot better choices. The Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is also understanding that wavelength, understanding that frequency with the universe, but understanding that frequency with whoever you are in a partnership, in a business partnership, being on the same frequency of who you allow in there. This could be in a love reading, a partnership, being on that same frequency with that person. You can get there to be on that same frequency. Two could be significant here for you. One could be significant, two could be significant. Being on that same frequency with people. Understanding people's frequencies, being on the same divine frequency with people. Let me pull a card here. Let's see if any of these frequencies align with you. Welcome in, welcome in. If the messages are resonating with you, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Please consider sticking around and checking out my short down in the description here. Checking out my short for my 5-week chakra alignment meditation. Understanding it, looking into it in the description there, checking that short out. If you are in need of that, that is $25. I'm extending it another week. I'm extending it for another week. I am extending it for another week. I know on the thing up on top there, it does say for today, but I am extending it. I am extending it for another week. The offer's still good for another week. If you do want to get in on that meditation, please turn around and comment on that short. Comment on that short. And let me know, hey, I would like to get in this. I'm interested. And I will get you in. So let's pull a card out for you and let's see what the frequency the universe wants you to be on. What is the frequency the universe wants you to be on? You, divine following. What is the frequency the universe wants you to be on? Let's see here. Let's pull a card out of the deck. The frequency the universe wants you to be on, universe. You, divine following, is the reverse card. It's Five of Swords here. The universe wants you to understand that you can heal from past traumas. You can heal from past wounds. You can heal to move this forward and remove those swords. You can heal. You can do this. You can really be in divine alignment and really heal and really move forward in these things. You can really heal. Let's pull another card. What frequency does the universe want you to be on? Let's see here. Let the cards pull themselves. What is the one the universe wants you to be on? What frequency? Okay, we got a reverse card again that fell out. The reverse card is the Wheel of Fortune. The universe wants you to understand divine timing. Understand that things will work out in divine timing. It takes a little bit of time. X could be significant. For this card, V could be significant. 5 could be significant. This card, 10 could be significant. X could be significant. X marks the spot. Divine timing. It is reversed because it's moving very slowly right now. It's moving but slowly. This will move faster in your favor once you get in aligned and you remove some of this trauma. You remove some of this. You do some of this healing. You heal a little bit. You heal. What else? What's the third frequency that we need to align ourselves with? Ooh. The Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is forward. It looks like you're starting to be on this frequency. You're starting to be on this frequency right now. You're starting to be on it. You're the Queen of your cups. You're starting to understand what you're putting into your cups, who you're allowing into your cups, what you got going on in your cups itself. This is what's going on. I feel you should heal. You should heal from past traumas. You should heal yourself. The universe will have divine timing to help you fill your cups, to really be on that frequency of your cups, to really fill your cups. Or this is Queen energy, so it could be a female coming in for you to help you be more aligned with yourself and things like that. It could be. It could be. It could be. I believe those are the messages and the frequencies that you needed to hear from the universe. I am going to end it for today here, and I will be switching over to my music. I'll be switching over to that. And remember, today I am powerful. Today my potential to see and conquer challenges is limitless. Today I am in charge. Today I am in control of how I feel. Nobody can make me feel any other way than happy. Remember that. Remember that. So I believe those are the messages that you needed to hear. You needed to hear. So I am going to end this today. I am going to end everything today. And if you do want to catch me, I will be back on in a few minutes. I'll be back on doing my guitar playing. So if you would indulge me for a few minutes and the prayer, move forward. Hello, Spirit. Hello, Angel Guides. Hello, Universe, Divine God, Divine Lord. Help everyone understand the frequencies they need to be on and understand that they don't need to be having this friction on this frequency. They need to have that flow, that frequency. Help everyone understand up here to have a clear mind. Because the more calmer they are, the more they can understand the messages coming through from the universe and understand what they need to do. They can understand the dreams to do the shadow work and do the healing and heal. That's a big one in your life, healing. Take the time to heal in this time, in this season of winter and everything that we're stepping into in the universal timings here in the United States here, in the United States hemisphere, in the Eastern Hemisphere, I should say. In the United States, we're stepping into that winter state soon. We're stepping into that winter solstice and things like that. We're stepping into that, and it's a time to heal, time to understand that the holidays are coming up. This is the time to be on that frequency with people, not just one time. Be on that frequency all the time with these people. Be in divine alignment to understand our higher self, our higher purpose. Do the healing, understand the healing, let the messages come through up here. Let them come through. Talk to the universe. Let the universe be your therapist. Let the universe show you things you need to know. They may not show you that particular day, but in due timing, when it's right, they will show you. Maybe a few days later, they will show you. They will bring things back to you. It's 50-50 with the universe. Put in your effort, put in your work, do your best you can. The universe will align you and help you when it's right timing. When it's the right timing and you're in that particular state where you need to be in and you're in that frequency you need to be in, things will align with you on your path. Things will align. Help everyone understand those frequencies. Help everyone understand the frequencies of the cards they picked and help them understand it a little bit better and the messages and everything like that. And put everyone in the right place, state of mind frame that they need to. And anyone that needs to hear the messages, have them come on in and sit for a little while. Have them watch everything on replay and repeat. If the messages are resonating with them, and only if the messages are resonating with them and they want to come back for more, have them subscribe. Have the algorithm send it out and reach to people. Same with my music. Have it reach people that it needs to reach and come back. So with that said, peace and love to everybody. Hope you have a wonderful weekend and stay blessed. Amen. With that said, I am going to end it for today. I will be back playing my music. just a little bit. So, bada bing, bada boom. I will catch y'all from here to there. Out till now. Out.